Evening. Welcome to Soul Messages. I'm Sam.
Hi, happy Monday. I'm Lori.
Yep, it's a happy Monday here in New York.
Absolutely.
We're alive, so it's all good.
My yoga teacher thought it was Friday.
Forget the
Wishful
week.
thinking.
Weekend's over next weekend.
Fast forward.
That's called avoidance of the week.
That's called embarrassment. Talking about it's a Friday, it's Monday, and she's very young. Yeah, she's in her 20s or 30s.
She just wants to skip the week. Oh, hey, hi Sandra. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Hello. You want me to start?
Yeah, you can start.
Okay. Hi, Sandra. Hope your week is going to go well. Let's see what you pick. This is really acknowledging your own accomplishments. It's looking out and just saying to yourself, I really have done well. This is to instill confidence and to reduce any judgment that you have about yourself. This is the time to really acknowledge your own worth, your own greatness, to build that feeling of self-esteem and confidence and joy. And also gratitude. Gratitude to yourself. In context with the reading, this is a gratitude to yourself, to thank yourself for being there for you. You're your own best friend. And to continue on this path, to be good to yourself and give yourself a lot of self-care. And it's okay to put yourself first sometimes. It's not selfish. It's when you need it, you need it. And this is nature. So this is also part of your self-care is getting outside, getting more fresh air. Maybe going to a park or a lake or a beach or the mountains or just even a quiet street. Like I have my own favorite block I like to walk. Something like that you could find if getting away isn't okay for you. You don't have the time or a park nearby you like. You could just find a quiet place that resonates with you and gives you grounding. And this saying, give back. And again, I'm going to say this is all self-oriented. Give back to yourself. You're depleted. It's time to take care of you. All the cards are saying that. And that's what you got to do.
All right, so if there's anybody else watching here, say hello for a message. We did, I think, came a few minutes early tonight just to start a little earlier tonight, so we can maybe finish.
That's always a good idea. Then we have more time. We can concentrate on these readings. Sometimes people think, oh, it's selfish to focus on yourself. Actually, it's the most important thing you can do.
Yeah, the self-care is really important.
Yeah.
Hey, James, let's read for James here. So, good evening. Happy Monday. So I'm going to start the Energy Oracle deck here for James. Then we'll see what deck wants to come from there. Mm-hmm. So let's do that. Let's take a look at the energy here for James. Belief. It's about believing in yourself, trusting your own wisdom within you. And let's see, let's go to the Shaman's deck from there. Let's shuffle these a little bit. Let's see what we have here from the Shamans. Okay, in the Shaman's deck here. Let's take a look. Oh, a message from a past loved one, ancestor memory. Oh, okay, and then we got the birth card, which is always like a fresh start, new beginnings, and then the foresight. So let's bring this all together. So your loved ones are reminding you to believe and trust in yourself, to realize it's always a new moment. If you see something come up ahead, don't panic, don't worry about it, just believe in yourself that you'll move through this. If it doesn't work out the way you want it to, just try again. The message from them is just keep trying, keep believing in yourself, and just keep moving forward.
Okay, I'll read for Chris Keller. Hello, and I hope you're well. Oh, this is the Empress. Things are coming into bloom. Things are blossoming for you. And it's time to plant your seeds for further development. So what I'm getting that you're going through a different chapter in your life, a psychological rebirth here. I'm feeling a lot of mental changes, more in the psychological scope than the physical. And this goes along with that. You're developing an increased awareness, or at least that's the direction you should be going in. That increased awareness, being your own teacher, letting information come to you, and being receptive to new information and new opportunities that are coming your way, things to start working for you. And this is focusing on your dreams, but this is also, I believe this card for you, it would be good for self-hypnosis when you're meditating, to give yourself positive affirmations like tomorrow will be a good day, and I'm setting the intention for a new career. I believe that would be a great tool for you to have now. I'm just using my intuition more than what the cards are saying. And the last card is letting go of the disappointment and just starting afresh and just let that chapter of your life fall away. Don't dwell on it. Don't think about it. Just clear it and say, I'm in a new path. This is a new me. This is a new life. It's a very important time for you. These are very powerful messages.
All right, so we're caught up on the scroll, so I know we're still early here tonight, so
Well,
say hello, ask questions. So yeah, James, you're welcome. So just we just have to get these reminders of believe in yourself, you're going the right direction, keep taking those steps.
Yeah, same thing for Chris.
Well, that might be our theme tonight. We'll see.
Well, it's kind of early.
Yeah, it's kind of early tonight. So in a few minutes, I'm sure people will jump in on here, knowing that we normally start.
Normally, right, we have a lot of people in the beginning, but they're not expecting us to be on 15 minutes before. Usually, we actually been late the last two times we were doing the reading. So did you have a very good day today?
Busy day, very busy day.
Busy is good. You know, bored is no good.
Yeah, time just seems really to move. Time doesn't seem to move when you're bored. It just seems like 1 second. Then you look at the clock, 8:01. You look at the clock, 8:02. You say, well, it must be 5 minutes have passed. Nope, 8:03. Like time just seems to drag when you're bored, when you're not busy. When you're busy, then time flies.
Exactly. It's good to be engaged, but not to be so busy you don't have time for rest and relaxation. It's so important to regroup and to rest. To keep going and going, you're just missing so much.
Yeah.
You miss out on life. It's not good for your health, and it's not good for anyone around you when you're in that type A personality mode constantly, and people around you are like, my God, take a chill pill. And of course, not doing anything and just letting life just pass you by, unless you're meditating. I don't mean that, just not doing anything isn't the answer either. Yeah. Happy medium, right?
Yeah, happy medium.
A little of everything. Balance is key. It's difficult to balance out your life. If you have a job, you have a family, you have things happening constantly with relatives.
Let's take a look, make sure this is shared out properly on Restream, because you never know what Restream.
Okay, yeah, that's good to be sure.
Let's make sure
it's only 8. It's not even 8:10.
No, not yet. We're just waiting for people to come. I just make sure it's shared out in all the right places.
Okay.
Let's take a look. See. Okay, we're live there.
I'm going to say to folks, the most difficult thing is to just allow things to happen. We always feel like we have to prepare or you have to do something to make something happen. And I don't mean taking necessary steps like getting an education to get a job. I'm talking about forcing things. Like, I must do this or this won't happen. If you allow and relax, you gain so much more. Being too aggressive and being anxious creates a force field around you that repels opportunities, the exact opposite of what you want. So just allow things to happen. Let things happen in your life and watch your life unfold. And delight in it like you would watch a charm. We have Mike. I'm going to read from Mike. Last name is initial S. Strawn, I believe. is pronounced. If not, I apologize for mispronouncing your name. Mike with last name initial S. Okay, yes, the first card is giving back. This is balancing out give and take, and a lot of people have difficulty doing this. They either give too much or take too much. You know, you hear the expression, oh, she's a giver, oh, she's a taker, or he, whatever. Just balance out that give and take and make sure you make time for yourself, quality time. Next card is Earth Connection. So what I'm feeling here is that you need to be grounded more and to sit quietly and feel your body. Just go through your body parts and just feel. And maybe the emotional connection that's in that feeling, because our emotions are in our cells, cellular body memory. It stores all kinds of information. So connecting with the body and grounding yourself, feeling your feet, not flying all over the place, but feel a grounding. And then this is experiencing grace. So this is also about giving back to the universe and saying thank you for all the things I have. Being appreciative of things big and things small. Sometimes the small things are more important than the large. And this is, if you do that, things are going to be moving very quickly for you. Right now, things have been stagnating and held back. Let the floodgates open. Things are going to start moving if you start balancing out your give and take, connecting more and grounding with the earth, and experience appreciation and grace. Those are things that are vital to move your life forward in a positive way.
All right. I'm going to read for Arsley next.
Hi, Arsley.
And Lisa's here too. So
I see.
So let's take a look here. Let's see what we got here for Arsley. To start with the goodness, seeing the good in life. You know, watching how the mind's always in a lack. And the card is just reminding you, seeing the good things in life. You might be the simple fact that you're alive to have this experience. But it's really about shifting the mindset from lack to appreciation to gratitude. So from there, we're going to go with the Ravens deck.
Mike Strong, what are all those?
Yeah, he's just tagging people to make them aware they can get a reading. So that should get some. Oh well, I meant to pull a few cards from the Ravens, and I got 4 cards. Spirit works that way sometimes. Let's take a look at the goodness what we have. All right, the destroying angel. Okay, stepping away. Very clear. It's about letting go of something, seeing the good of letting go of something, stepping away from that, destroying it, saying this doesn't serve me. Get this out of here. And just to realize you're a rare bloom, that you're unique. Don't think you're not special, if you will, but just realize you have special gifts and to give to the world, and that you did get the gift card. So just how you step away, destroy those things that aren't serving you, realize that you have unique gifts that you're meant to share. And the way you share them is by seeing the goodness of life. The more will come through. All right, so hopefully that's helpful to Arsley.
I'm going to read.
Hey, Mike.
Oh, that's the brother of.
No, you want to read for Lisa?
Yeah. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you. This is saying, take advantage of things in the moment. Don't let anything pass you by. Rise to the occasion. So when something good is offered to you, take it right away. No hesitation. This card of just going with the flow and just accepting things and not questioning and but to do that properly, find your center. So what does your center mean? Feel your body. Where are all your emotions collected? A lot of people feel it's in the stomach, in the solar plexus, or in the heart center. Some people feel it somewhere else. What you need to do is find that emotional center and clear away some of the negative emotions that have been dogging you. So I feel that would be good for you. And then in order to move forward, and this is undying love. So this is unconditional love that you give to yourself and others. What I feel would be really good is to be of service to others. I know you're a generous person. But enjoy that and set out to do one kind thing a day for a human being. Maybe help someone across the street or open a door for someone, give your seat to an elderly person or a pregnant woman. But do one thing a day that's going to really resonate with you on a soul level. That will make you really happy and feel useful. And the last card is let your guard down. Don't be so tight. Be a little vulnerable. Let the sun shine in. Because when you block the energy and hold too tightly, you're blocking some of the good things as well. So those are very good messages for you.
All right, hello, Kate. Good evening. Let me start the Oracle Energy deck to begin with. So let's take a look here. Oh, thanks, Mike. It's great. Hopefully we get some people jumping in here. This is great for Kate. Unconditional love. My heart is filled with unconditional love. That means letting go of any judgment, any criticism, especially of yourself and of others as well. Just sharing this love to realize that the criticism, the judgment is simply coming from the mind. And that's not coming from the spirit, the heart. And from there, we're going to the Shaman's Oracle deck. Let's take a look here. Okay. All right, so for Kate, let's dive into this here, Kate.
You're welcome, Lisa.
So you got the Dancer of Promise. Keep that promise alive to yourself and realize the Hunter of Strength. You have the strength to do this. Don't allow the mind to make you think you're weak, that you can't do this. With unconditional love is reminding you that you're also connected to all that is and all the power that is associated with all that is. But it's really about setting that vision, holding it steady, that vision, and say, I'm going to make this come alive. I'm going to do this. And that's what it's all about, realizing that you can do this. Just approach things from love, judgment, non-judgment. Be gentle with yourself. Take that one step, and you're going to be all right, Kate. All right.
Okay, so who are we here?
No one right now. We're actually, and we're just 9:15 now, so maybe people will jump. 8:15, yeah. So maybe people will jump in here.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I know you've read for Mike, right? Yeah, you've read for him.
Oh, Strong. I remember the last name.
Yeah.
Unless he has a relative.
No, it's Mike. Yeah. From Philadelphia. Okay. So we are caught up. So just say hello if you want a message. If you have a question, let us know. We're here every Monday night.
Yeah.
Between 8 and 8:30. Sometimes, Oh, thanks for the support, Mike. Appreciate that. Yeah, no longer in Philadelphia, now up here in New York City. All right, we're just quiet night. That's okay. Some nights are like that. Yeah, it's the Big Apple. Now it's starting to become the Big Apple. Before a while, there was the ghost town. Yeah, this time last year in the Big Apple wasn't so busy. It was kind of quiet.
A little bit. Well, I think in September the theater district opens. Is that correct?
Yes, September. Yeah, the shows
With
are coming
some
back.
restrictions, but.
Actually, I have met the Impractical Jokers, not in New York City, but actually in Glenside, at the theater there in Glenside. I met them.
Kate.
Cat. Yep.
Hi, Cat. I'm going to pull 3 instead of doing them one by one. Okay. The first guy I'm going to talk about is infinite supply. So this is telling you that there is no lack, that you are just going to be taken care of, and you're going to continue on that path. You're supplied for today and tomorrow, and so on. So to feel secure and steady and happy about it, that you have that security within yourself. And this is Dharma unfolding. So I believe that the answers are going to start coming to you when you feel that infinite supply, that feeling of I can't fail. The universe has got my back. And this is letting go of obstacles and pain from the past. So this is saying to you, just this is a feeling of betrayal. Let go of that feeling, because then we build up a whole force field around us. If you feel like that, you're reliving the past over and over again. Let go. Just embrace your own self and embrace your own power. And this card I got before, this is Undying Love. So this is giving to yourself of yourself and feeling impassioned and strong. I feel like your creativity is coming out now, and engaging in a creative venue would be very good for you. I think that would be the next step for you in your development, and you are developing very rapidly. Okay.
All right, so Kate, yeah, I'll pull for Sharon. So I got my energy deck out. So let's take a look here for Sharon. What the message is here for Sharon?
I don't see her on the she's
Yeah. Okay, so for Sharon.
Oh, Sharon.
Yeah. Okay, so it's about serenity. It's about being at peace with yourself. I don't know how well you can see this. It's not really becoming clear, but maybe I don't know. Yeah, it does help there. Serenity. All right, so that's the Serenity card for Sharon, and on that, I'm pulling out the Ravens deck, and what I'm feeling here at the Ravens deck. All right, let's see what we got from the Ravens deck here for Sharon. So I got two cards that came out from this one. Oh, the Dreaming Days. So being at peace, dreaming. If you can see this person, just this creature, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call this animal there. I guess it's like a fox one there. But it's really about dreaming days, setting this vision, and just allowing your mind to relax. Maybe Sharon's too busy and she can't really relax and just let herself to vision a new future, a new way forward. And then the Time's Arrow. It's just telling you, dream and realize now's the time to execute. That's what it's really saying with the Time's Arrow. Be at peace, allow that vision to come up, then execute on that. Don't allow that mind to say, oh, who are you to do this? You're not worthy. You don't have the skills. All these head trash stories. We just need to let go of all of that and just daydream a little bit, then act on that vision that comes.
Yeah. What you do with that? You can feel that. You can't push that away and repress it, but let it go. Just feel it and let it go, and eventually it will go.
All right, it's just a quiet night here.
Actually, it's just around the time we've been starting lately.
Yeah, so we'll see who jumps in here.
Well, it's also summer. People are on vacation. They, around the 4th of July, people take time off, tack it onto their holiday weekend. It's very common.
Mm-hmm. Mike says he has a few coming. Great, thanks, Mike.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, sometimes it gets so busy here we can't keep up, and sometimes
we haven't been this quiet in a while.
No, it's been a while.
Our regulars are in here. Kate, Sharon. Okay.
Yeah, so Sharon, you'll just have to go back and watch a little bit.
Well, it's all recorded.
Yeah, it's all recorded.
They can go see it.
No.
Oh, Summer's Always Dead. Yeah, on Facebook. It's true. But summer's going. Today's what, the 12th? Or is it 11?
Yeah, today's the 12th.
Today's the 12th. It's going pretty quickly.
Yeah, Sharon, basically your message was to find that peace within you, relax, allow yourself to dream, set a vision. Then when that vision comes, take action on that and not allowing the mind filled with head trash create these stories that prevent you from taking action. Yeah, if I can remember the messages, then we're not busy enough. Usually it's a blur.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lisa.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Stacy.
Hi, Stacy. Okay.
Stacy Wagey. You figured out how to say her last name.
Wow, that's very good. Oh, two cards came out here. Okay, so let's see them. Oh, look at this. Okay, this is very clear. This is a person embarking on a journey and just going with his feelings and faith. This is a blind faith card. And this is saying just go with your faith, go with your intuition, get out of the mind. This person's walking off a cliff without looking because he or she knows that they'll be supported. It's taking a risk, a calculated risk, and just going with it, not being afraid. And this will lead to a feeling of success. This is moving forward in life. If you take a chance and do something that you wouldn't have done before, but now you're ready for, your spiritual development calls upon you to take that chance. It's time to do it, and to do it now, not in the future when it comes up. And this is ascension. So this is rising, feeling a sense of growth and development from the taking these chances and saying, wow, I came out the other side and I won. I was correct. That's going to empower you and make you feel much stronger and much more grounded and independent. You develop a sense of, I'm getting for you intuitively, is to develop a sense of independence, not to rely on others. It's time to stand on your own 2 feet. And when you do, you'll feel an awakening presence. That presence is self-confidence. It's almost like you become another person. You'll feel so much stronger and you'll say, wow, I feel renewed and refreshed. So this is an important time to do this.
All right. Melissa's here. Okay, so hello, Melissa. Welcome. Thanks. I see you saw Mike's message. Let me. So what we're doing here tonight is just reading. So I start off with the energy deck, and we see where the energy is, and I pull cards from there. So we both have a bunch of decks in front of us, and we just see what comes. Oh, I love it. Great message for Melissa. I haven't seen this one in a while. I'll try to bring it up close so you can see success. I grow and thrive in the universe. Nice card. I don't think I ever pulled that one, so that's nice. Success card. Just realize that you're going to be successful. You're going to thrive. And it's the mind creating those doubts. So I'm going with the Ravens deck next, which is, let's see where it's feeling from the Ravens deck here. Okay, so success. You're going to be successful because you are gifted. I don't know if you can see this, but it's the gift card. You are gifted. So that's why you got to tap into your gifts and you'll be successful. And just another great card, Walk with Wings. Just be really about being confident in yourself and trusting yourself, allowing yourself to soar, to thrive. You really want to just embrace that light within you. Like if you look at the success card, it's bright orange, reminding you of your light. That if you follow your light, your wisdom, you will be successful because within you is those gifts that want to come out that will help you soar. And really just focus on what do you need. Really focus on your needs. This is needs before wants. So what's that one thing in your heart that you really want? And just really feel into that and feel it coming and feel that wisdom within you rise up and just allow yourself to soar with that. And beware of the head trash. The head trash will create those stories that you don't have the skills, you're not the right age, you're not the right sex, blah, blah, blah. It's all this nonsense. Let all that go and tap into your light, your wisdom.
I'm getting a message from a grandfather, and he said you can recognize him because you called him Papa, even though he was your grandpa. He was Papa, and your own father was like Papa Jr. And he's saying the cancer is gone. He's happy. He's feeling well, and he sends the family his love. But does anybody know? He died of a debilitating cancer. pancreas or liver, and he's saying that he's okay now, he's cancer free. But you called him Papa. He was your grandfather, but you called him Papa. That's what I'm getting. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, we're not sure who's.
Do you get anything from that? Are you tapping into that?
No, I'm not sure who that applies to. They're not coming to me.
He left. He said he had to go. His body was diseased. He couldn't hold on any longer. But he's fine. He wants the family to know he's fine. Papa is fine. I feel he might be Latino.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure who that is, but Red Rose has joined. Hi, Red. We'll start with the energy jacks. I'm not sure who you're picking up, but some people comment if that resonates, then we can try to tune in a little more into that.
No, I'm clear on it. I see it.
All right, so the energy for Red is the acceptance, and I'll try to get this closer so you can see it. So there it is. I accept every step that life gives me without resistance, and that's hard for the mind to accept, because mind always wants to protest and say this isn't right, this is wrong, why is this happening to me? And just reminding you, accept this moment, then you can change this moment. If you don't fully accept this moment, then change is more difficult, more trying, if you will. And I'm going back to the Ravens deck here. Hi, M189. And let me continue with Red here with the.
What does it say? BTW? What is that?
Hi, by the way. And let's see for the Ravens deck. All right, so let's see what we got here for Red. So we got the nature of the beast, which is about taming things down. So if life is out of control right now because you're not accepting this moment, it's saying when you accept this moment, the beast becomes tame. Right now, it's like the mind's on the wild goose chase. So it's chasing all over the place, protesting this moment. So say, accept it, then the wildness will go away. And yep, this is it. Destroying angel. The wildness will go away. It's confirmation. And look at this. Farewell. They're all the same message. If you accept this moment, the out of controlness will drop away, will fade away. Life won't seem overwhelming anymore. When you can accept this moment, it's like, okay, this is what I'm facing. How can I best deal with this? As opposed to keep chasing the story.
Okay. Who's next?
Hey, Tom. We got M189 next, and I'll read for Tom.
Okay.
M189.
Okay.
What's your name, M189? Wait, see, I don't know who. Let's see if they give their name.
Let's go. Thanks. Maybe he doesn't
Oh,
want
Malik.
to. Oh, Malik?
Yeah.
Hi, Malik. I'm Lori. Okay. The first card is phases and cycle. Know what you're going through, the ups and downs, is just going to pass. It's just a temporary feeling of a kind of roller coaster in your life where it's a feeling of being unsettled and anxious. And just allow it to be. Just know that it too shall pass. It's just a phase and it's just a cycle that you're going through. And you're going to come out the other side with a feeling of strength. This is a card also, wands are about fire. It's about initiating projects. So I feel it's time for you to start something new, something fresh, something that you've always wanted to do, but your mind was telling you, no, it's not time, or you can't do it, or you don't have the qualification. It's time to own up to the fact that you do and to go forward with that. Let go of the phases and cycles. So what? We all have these ups and downs. It will settle down once you find peace in your heart and you start this new project and it's something you love. You're going to start to feel much better and much more grounded, and then you'll feel a grounding. This is earth connection. You'll feel more connected to earth. Right now you feel like things are flying all over and you don't feel grounded. You don't feel supported and security. But when things settle down, they won't be in that state of flux. You're going to start to feel better and be able to concentrate on this project that you've always wanted to do. And finally, the last card, perfect. It's going to give you inner peace. Absolute perfect. I was thinking about peace, and that's what it. So yeah, that's all good.
All right, great. So Tom, let's see what's going on with your ex-wife. Let's take a look. Let's see what we have here. Let's check the energy first, and then we'll get to the message. Everything turns to light. So rather interesting message. I work to improve myself, embrace all that light brings to me, and transform darkness into light. So maybe your ex-wife is really going through something right now, really some heaviness, some darkness. It's just reminding you that light's right around the corner. It's right in our heart. If we can let go of the darkness up in the mind, usually it's up in here that's creating all the mayhem in our life, the depression, the things not working out. It's usually caused by the overactive mind, seeing the lack. So everything turns to light. And then I'm going to pull a shaman's card here. I'm going to pull two shaman's card as well.
Okay, good.
And let's see what we got here. Okay, so everything turns to light. And you got the dancer of inspiration, which is inspire her own light. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know who Tyrese is. We're trying to do a reading here. So hopefully, so then we also get the exile card for Tom, which is the exile yourself from all these stories. Exile yourself from the darkness. I don't know. Let's block.
Okay.
I'm just going to block Therese.
We don't scam anybody. We don't make a nickel from this.
Yeah, we don't charge anybody.
How could we be scammers when we're not making any money and we're not asking for any money?
Yeah.
We're not even asking for donation or lunch money.
Yeah, we're just here every Monday night giving out readings. So for Tom, really just realized she's going through darkness right now, but she realized the light is coming. Just have to really trust her own light, but the darkness is in her own mind.
Racist things. Okay, I'm going to read somebody's daughter, Caitlin. Can you pull a scroll?
Yeah, that was Stacy.
Stacy, yeah. Caitlin. I'm going to read for Caitlin, Stacy. That's your daughter. Well, that's a privilege. I thank you for trusting your daughter to me. Oh my goodness, this is great. Okay. So this, I got this before. Take a risk. This is a leap of faith, instilling faith in her to help her to develop that sense of that good self-esteem, that positive body image, and tell her to take a leap of faith, to trust in the universe, that the universe has her back, because she's got the next card, and you'll see why I'm saying this. The card, the Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. She will never lack for anything. Stacy, she is good to go. So when you have that Lord Ganesh card, overcoming any obstacles and infinite abundance, you know that your daughter is protected. And it's saying when this wonderful realization hits her that she has infinite abundance, she should embrace the moment. So this is also saying to develop more mindfulness, not to be in the past, not to be in the future, but to be right here, right now. And that's going to give her that strength, that ability to see through the fog. Because I feel sometimes things are getting foggy for her. There's a little confusion and doubt. It's the mind creating a fog. So let that go, and easy does it. So don't force. I was saying this before. Don't force things, just allow things to happen. Surrender to the moment and trust in the universe. You are divinely protected, my dear. I really love this reading. So, Stacy, these are good cards your daughter had. Very good. So I wouldn't worry about her. She's on the right path. Just easy does it. Let her have cultivate patience and awareness. That's what I'm feeling intuitively for her. Okay.
So I'm just trying to see. I thought I missed some messages because there's a whole bunch of comments between Mike, Therese, Lorena, and Melissa. So If you didn't get a message, let us know because the scroll went a little crazy there on us. So I think we missed some people. So just say hello if you're here because there's a whole bunch of messages there.
Well,
I
we can't
remember.
control it.
Right.
It's technology.
Henrika, let me read for Henrika because I see that there at the bottom of the scroll.
Well, plug.
Yeah.
Plug.
So let me say thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Yes, so thanks, Mike. We're here every Monday night, so if you need clarity, we are here. Oh, hi, Tammy. That's something to do for Henrika. So let's see what the energy is here. Oh, so for Henrika, I never pulled this before either. Affirmation. It's about saying positive things, uplifting things to yourself. So maybe you're criticizing yourself too much. I never got the affirmation card before. So when I'm seeing that, I'm feeling that you're criticizing yourself too much. You're judging yourself too much. They're saying let that go. Just say positive, nice things to yourself because you're actually trying to do your best. And you can never satisfy the demanding mind. The mind's never satisfied.
Is that who you wait for?
Henrika.
Okay, so I'll wait for Tammy.
Yeah.
Hi, Tammy Riley. I'm going to read the first.
No, I'm not done yet.
Oh.
Still going, Henrika.
I'm so sorry, Sam. I thought you were done. Excuse me.
It's the affirmation card for her. I'm gonna. Let's see. So we got the affirmation. Say nice things to yourself, Henrika, along with the okay, what the other messages here for clouds, the shape shifting, being adaptable to changes, and that's really hard. Maybe you're having difficulties with the changes, and maybe you're just criticizing yourself, judging yourself, and it's telling the ancestors, the generations. So some kind of patterns keep repeating itself. Like a situation comes up and it's same response, same situation, same response. So it keeps you stuck in a loop. They're saying say positive things to yourself, then act on those positive changes. Don't dwell in negative so much and follow the uplifting words.
Okay, sorry about that. So Tammy.
Yes, Tammy, yes. Tammy, yes.
Hi, Tammy. I pulled the card before, but I have to ditch that one. Believe in yourself and believe in others and just believe in the universe. That's instilling faith in you that everything is working in the order it's supposed to be. I feel like you're being guided on a path forward and you are listening to that. You're getting the subliminal messages and you have been on a direct course forward and you feel like intuitively you should feel like that is happening, that you're on the right track, on the right path, because you definitely are. And light activation, and this is about embracing your own light that shines within you. We all have the divine spark within us, and to acknowledge that and to focus on that. So when you're in your quiet time or you relax time, just focus on the beautiful golden light around you. And that's what I'm getting is there's a lot of inner healing that's going on, inner healing work. I don't usually use this expression from the 90s or 80s, the inner child, but that's what's coming to mind. You're healing a lot of childhood wounds these days. That's the path you're on. And the universe is saying to continue on that path because you're doing very well with clearing away the energies and healing yourself on an intuitive and psychological and an emotional level. That's the path you're on. And finally is to be bold, to be brave, to have courage to pursue anything that you want to try, anything, any endeavor in your life is saying now is the time. Let that light shine within you. Acknowledge your own light. Love yourself, and you will be surprised at all of the good things that are happening for you. You're starting, but again, you're healing those old wounds, which is very important now. So a very strong period of your life where you're changing into a different framework. The energy is shifting.
All right, so we do have people watching here. So if you didn't get a reading, say hello. Let us know you're here.
Some people just like to see.
Some people just like to watch. If you have questions, we are here. We're here every Monday night, about 8 o'clock to 8:30. We usually come online, usually 8:15. The time we started at 8. Sometimes we started around 8:30. But we're here every Monday night. And like I said, we're not asking for anything. We just like to share. All right, so let me see if we missed anything here.
I don't think so.
We didn't read for Jordan. I don't know if she's still here, but this isn't a collective. We do individual
Well,
readings.
if she's here, she should tell us.
Yeah,
Otherwise, we're reading to the air.
right.
So, Jordan, if you're still with us, sorry that we missed you.
Oh, we missed that message from Tammy. Big day of change for me. Just signing some important paperwork.
I don't. Well, let her listen to the recording and see if the message I gave answered the question. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's very spot on. Thank you so much. Okay, so the message resonated. Very good. Yeah. Okay. We don't always know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do this for love. We do this to help people. Of course, we don't. We don't pay attention to the criticism because that's not who we are. We focus on the good. It's all a learning experience.
Okay, so who read? I think I'll read for Ethan.
I'm also with Caitlin.
Okay, so I'll read for Ethan. So Ethan, let me pull the energy for Ethan. Okay, let's take a look. Unconditional love. So we'll try to see if we can get this up. There we go. Unconditional love. So it's about letting go of resentment. It's the criticism, the judgment, and really that feeling we have toward ourselves, the judgment, the criticism, resenting others, judging, criticizing them. It's about letting all that go. So let's see what I'm feeling for Ethan beyond the unconditional love. Let's pull up the double deck. And let's take a look here. Actually got two animals here for Ethan and an earth magic. So let's see what we have here at this message.
You're welcome, Tammy.
Oh, the hummingbird, the joy there, the lighten up for Ethan to laugh more, to celebrate life, to just really appreciate life. That laughter, that celebrating life, puts you in a place of unconditional love where you're not judging, you're not criticizing others. You're just happy in your own journey. And then the other animal you got was the beaver, the productiveness. Just go ahead and do it. Just realize when you're in a light, playful energy, it's easier to do those tasks. If you're heavy in the mind, then it feels like you're in the mud and it's very difficult to get things done. So just mind, stay in your light and life gets easier, if you will. And then you have the dream time, the creation. So once again, when you're a place of light, joy, happiness, ideas come to you. When you're really in the busy mind, then nothing seems to be working. You seem to be stuck in the mud. So just remind you, you're most creative when you're laughing, having fun.
Okay, Judy Wright with a W. Hi. Welcome to our Monday night. Oh, this is lovely. Your first card is beginning things. Some new beginnings are coming for you. So you're going through a lot of opportunities that are coming your way to start something fresh, something new. Clear the slate of the old and to create new beginnings. That's very positive. I see doors opening for you and things starting to happen finally. It's been a while. And receptivity. So this is when you're quiet, so listen to the messages, the information is coming to you. There's an important message that's trying to get through to you, your guides. And it's about your future, and it's about a path that you must be on. A self-realization. What I'm getting is that it needs to turn into a self-realization. I'm getting that term. Something about yourself, to rediscover who you are, to understand yourself. And guiding children. I'm saying this would be great if you could be with young people or children, and taking care of the helpless, the needy. That would be a great calling for you. Maybe the new beginning has to do with working with children, or maybe like the elderly who are helpless, or animals. That would be a great opportunity for you to express yourself and to feel good about yourself. And the last card is again new beginnings. Wow, Ace of Pentacles. This saying is that you can start with this new beginning, with this new venture. You can start actually to make money. Pentacles is money, material success. A lot of success is coming your way. But I feel working with children or with the helpless, the underserved would be a great path for you to follow. That the cards are saying it pretty clearly. Well, let's see if that resonates. You have Tracy Traub.
Yeah, I didn't read for Tracy. I didn't read for Tracy.
Oh, she's down at the bottom. I just saw her, Tracy Traub, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
But it's short term.
So let me read for Tracy. Not sure what's going on with these messages and Mike, and a whole bunch of messages come through. Let's see what Tracy is. What the energy is for Tracy.
Well, if they're negative, we don't want to hear them, really.
So let's see what Tracy. Oh. So the choice, you always have a choice. Do we operate from the level of the mind filled with all this negativity, or do we operate from the heart? That's our free will, mind or heart. That's the choice card. And from there, we're going to Shaman's deck. And we got two cards here. The abundance card. So you always have a choice, and then the reflection. So they go together perfectly. So realize when you operate from the heart, there's more abundance, more things, more possibilities there. The mind's usually filled with limitations, constrictions, restrictions. So just reflect where you're operating from the mind, you're probably creating a sense of lack. But if you operate from the heart, you know that all things are possible. All right, so
okay, so we'll wait. I mean, we're almost up to an hour, so we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're caught up.
Maybe we'll call it a night then. It's 5 to 9, almost. Yeah. Actually, it's 8 to 9. It's been quite quiet.
Quiet night. Yeah, but there's 11 people watching that are quiet. So,
well,
maybe, they could be watching.
They could be just experiencing it from afar.
Yeah, I just read for Tracy.
Okay, so we'll wait and see. We'll give it another minute or two, and then we'll pull a card and leave it for next week.
Mm-hmm.
The weeks go quickly. Yeah. You're welcome, Judy. Okay. All right. What do you think?
Yeah, I haven't seen Amy Bryan.
She wasn't on the scroll. We'd have seen her.
Yeah, we don't see her. We don't see the scroll.
Well, that's not to say something couldn't be missed, but it's possible. Yep.
Yeah, we'll give another minute, then we'll just do a quiet night. That's fine.
We read for a few. How many people did we read for? 20 people?
20, 30, I'm not sure. We read for some.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Sometimes there's symbolism behind what we say that only you would know. So, I always say every week, if the feedback is helpful, it's useful. For Lily.
Oh, Tammy, you want to read for Lily?
And that's her daughter?
Yeah.
Sure. The first card I'm getting is a father's love. But she needs a lot of support and a feeling of being protected. And a male figure in her life would be good. They're strong. It could also be a woman who's a very strong figure to give her guidance and support. She needs a lot of support right now. And the High Priestess, this is helping her recognize that she has the power within to do anything she chooses to do. This is divine knowledge coming to the surface. The High Priestess uncovers mysteries. So what would be great for her to do is just to quiet the mind and just to feel her own power and to ground herself. She's feeling a little confused and needs a support now from a strong figure in her life to keep her feeling secure, to give that feeling of security and stability. And wow, we got the High Priestess, which is the same thing. That's unusual. So this is uncovering mysteries. So this is maybe when she sits quietly, message is going to come through the subconscious, and very important information is going to come her way. It also is saying to her that she has a strong power, strong ability. She might have extraordinary intuitive and healing ability with two high priestess cards. That's amazing. That doesn't happen. And this card is prosperity. Wow, the future is really bright. Just help her through this period of doubt, and hold her hand a little bit. Give her that feeling of cushioning and support, and encourage her to use her intuitive abilities to develop more. And it shows that she's going to have ability to make a lot of money. So these are really good cards for her.
Yeah. So, yeah, Mike, I have two books out. Me and Lori wrote one together, Break the Habit of Negative Thought Addiction. So we do have two books. Um, let's see what we have here. So I'm reading for Rachel. Hi, Corey. Well,
Oh, Rachel Davidoff.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I see a we for Rachel. So if there's two with you, is that your fiance? His name's Sam. I'm trying to remember Rachel's fiance's name. I don't remember, but I think she is with two people. I'm feeling that. So I'm doing two his and her readings. So we're going to do this a little bit. Now let's do. All right. So yeah, we're doing his and her readings for Rachel. That's what I'm feeling with. So I got an energy card and an animal totem for each one. So, oh yes, good memory. Okay. So it is Rachel and Sam. So Rachel, this is your message. All right. We're getting this a lot tonight. Unconditional love. Let's see if I get that focused in. My heart is free from resentment toward others. It's also a judgment and criticism as well. Not judging, criticizing yourself, not holding on to resentments, not holding on, just not holding on to these emotions. Just be free and be in a place of love. And wow, look at this. The porcupine, the innocence there for Rachel. Free yourself of guilt and shame. It's all about the unconditional love. It's an unconditional love message there for you, Rachel. Let's see what's going on for Sam. The divine fruit. And what they say with I work to improve and free myself. So it's freeing yourself from all this garbage that we have, this inner dialogue, and just realize the divine fruit is my heart, is the unconditional love within me. And then for Sam, he's getting the elephant, which is the resolve, overcoming obstacles and challenges. And the way you overcome those obstacles, those challenges, is by relaxing. This makes no sense, but the more you relax, the more you know how to move through situations, through challenges, not by overthinking, but by relaxation.
Tashina
Tashina.
Bryant. Hi, Tashina. I feel two cards.
Yeah, Mike, you can find it on Amazon. You can just look up my name and you'll find it there on Amazon.
Oh, this shows you have really ability to manifest things from above. You can make things happen. You're a powerful person. You're a manifester, and you're actually able to juggle two things at once. It shows that you need a lot of activity, that you get bored easily. You need to have stimulation, but you're very powerful at achieving things and getting things that you want. Or if you're not in that place right now, you have that ability to focus on it. And this is true love. This is acknowledging your own greatness, feeling love toward yourself and others. But this is also gratitude toward the universe, having that unconditional love around you. So you have the ability to do all of these things. You're multi-talented. And it's saying to me when I'm getting into it is that you need to tap more into your talents, to acknowledge your talents and to use them more. Don't let your gifts go by the wayside. You're very gifted and powerful. And the King of Pentacles, this shows that you are taken care of materially, that you always will be. So these are very good cards that, always keep yourself busy with as many things as you can handle, but don't overdo. Don't take on too much that you feel overwhelmed. But keep busy. You love to be busy and engaged. It's a very powerful message for you.
I just noticed we didn't read for Corey Laban. Are you still here, Corey? We don't want to read to the air. So if Corey's still here, say hello.
Because we're wrapping it up soon.
Yeah. So I'm going to read for Ralph.
Heck.
Yeah, I'm going to read for Ralph. Let's see what's coming up for Ralph. And we're waiting to see if Corey's still here. So Ralph, let's see what your energy is here, Ralph. Let's take a look. Oh. Elevation card for Ralph. It's about letting go of fear, letting go about all these doubts. It's rising above it. The elevation is rising above this inner dialogue. It's creating noise, stress, worry, fear. It's elevating above that. And we can go with, oh, hi, Corey. Okay, you're still here. We'll read for Corey soon. And then Ralph, let's see what the Shaman's deck has to go. Rising above fear. Yeah, the way you rise above fear is the joy card, being happy, joyful. That rises above the noise because it taps into your true self. And the Shaman of Song is reminding you to dance in your own light, to do your project, to get your voice into the world. Don't be afraid to share your message with the world. That's what I'm getting. Don't be afraid to share your message with the world. Be joyful, be happy. Rise above that noise that's not serving you.
You want to take Casey or Corey?
It's up to you. Where are you feeling called to?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
I'll take Corey.
Okay, I'll take Casey Marie. Hi, Casey. I want the last card of this deck. Oh, this is you as a caregiver, and this is taking care of yourself, not squandering your energy, but conserve. I feel like that this is a time to conserve energy to get more rest. I feel that intuitively you're not getting enough rest, enough sleep. You need to take better care of yourself. Maybe anxiety is keeping you up, or restlessness, and honoring your sacred self. So always thank yourself for all the things that you've done. Acknowledge your own importance. And that'll also tie into taking care of yourself. When you acknowledge how valuable you are and how important you are to this world, you will take better care of yourself. But I feel like you're getting a little bit run down, and you need to take better care of yourself. And it's finally love and peace. When you have that peace in your heart, when you know that you are doing the best you can, and stop that self-criticism and doubt, and worry. I feel a lot of worry. Let go of the worry. It doesn't serve anything. It has no purpose but to take away that energy, to deplete you, to tire you. I feel you're tired, not only physically but emotionally. You're a bit drained now. You need to replenish your inner resources. And finally, to find your own soul power. And that's through meditation and just sitting quietly and feeling your own power.
All right, Corey, let me pull an energy card here to see the start. So let's see if it's going to be a new card or a familiar card. Let's take a look here. Peace. It's about being at peace with all situations. We'll just being at peace, and from the peace, we're going to go with the double deck here. Okay. All right, so we got the dance, the celebration card, celebrating life, the eternal equinox, the release. So letting go of all those things that are disturbing your peace. And the way we let go is by being here in this moment, celebrating life, realizing that you are alive and everything is possible. And then the volatility. So that's another thing. Maybe that's something that's triggering you. Just realize what are your triggers, and this helps making you very reactive. But it's just reminding you that peace is always here in this moment. And the way you feel peace is by noticing where your feet are, where your hands are, what you're seeing, touching, really coming into this moment, because peace is always here in this moment. And who do we have? So Tony wants a reading.
Jake?
Jake, yep. Jake is next.
This is for Jake. That's her son, right?
Yes. Then I'll read for Tony next.
Okay, so let me concentrate on Jake. The first card I'm getting is the voice of truth. So what I'm getting for Jake is that he needs to be honest with himself, not to delude himself, but to really feel his own strength and to be honest, to stand strong, to feel his own power. But again, that honesty has to be there. No self-delusion, no denial. Get out of that feeling of denial and blame. Oh, it's not my fault, becoming a victim. Get out of that victim mentality. Dream talk. He needs to express his dreams, what he wants, to be more in his heart center, to go after his dreams, his wishes, his wants. Because he's not feeling like he's deserving of it. And that's the thing that you have to instill in him, that he's a child of the universe and he deserves all of these wonderful things. But to be honest with himself and really tap into who he is and what he wants. So to find that self-understanding. And finally, Mother Earth, to connect with, he needs to be more grounded. He's not as grounded as he should be. And his mind is flying away with him. There's like imagination about what could go wrong. He needs to be more grounded and express himself more in a very honest way. And finally, intuitive nudges, to pay attention to subtle clues that'll give him greater insight into his own being, who he is, and what he's here for on this earth.
So I'm going to read for Tony next. But just so Mike knows, here's the book that we wrote together, Break the Habit of Negative Thought Addiction, Free Yourself from Head Trash. And we wrote this together.
You get that on Amazon, is that correct?
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
So Jake is a very deep old soul. I mean, there's a lot of depth and intensity there with Jake that is kind of swirling around. And it needs to be channeled more smoothly. He needs help with that. I believe you could help him with that, directing his energies more properly. They're all over the place and chaotic. I feel that would be very useful for him.
All right, Tony, I'm pulling an energy card out to begin with. And that I am light, if you can see that, it's the I am light card, reminding you that is your true nature, that you are light. That we get so caught up in our story, we forget that we are consciousness, that we are spirit, that we are soul. It's just reminding you that you are the light. And then I'm going with the Ravens deck here for Tony. We got somebody trying to give readings on here, and we can remove that. Okay. Okay, that's done. Oh, that was my first book, Mike. That was the I Don't Dwell. This is our second book, Break the Habit of Negative Thought Addiction. That's the book. The first book is out of print, but I give that away for free in the Head Trash Anonymous group. So let's see. This is for Tony now, the I Am Light.
Yeah, he's talented. Yeah, he's a deep old soul. He's got a lot in him.
All right, so let's go back to Tony here. I'm just going to put these in. All right, so this goes on with the I Am Light for Tony, the Unity card. Realize you're one with all that is. There is no separation. You have the strength of the universe at your back. And this is great. The Song of the Sea. It's really about creating what you want, to realize that you have the strength to create whatever you want. You are part of the sea, that strength, the power. I'm just feeling power that is there for you to create. And then mistakes teaches us. But I really don't see it as a mistake. I see it as feedback to try it a different way. So don't see it as failure, as a mistake. Just like, oh, it's just feedback. Let me go this way. Let me try this again. But I'm really feeling with this one is really tapping into your strength and really feeling your strength.
There's someone up there wanted a reading for her husband, I believe. Can you pull it down?
I think it was for who was for? Oh, Corey. Corey wants to read for him. Yeah.
Okay. And then I think we should wrap it up soon.
Yeah.
It's getting late. I'm going to pull one card at a time, and this is true love. Oh, the romantic stirrings in your heart. This is to really There's a lot of deep love between you and you. Rekindle. I have like a second honeymoon. Do something fun together and just acknowledge your own love for each other. There's a lot of love, but sometimes it's not always expressed openly. Just have fun together and do something light and happy. Ancestral wisdom. It shows that you had past life connection, that you two are soulmates, that you were made to be with each other. There's something you have to accomplish in this lifetime together that you could not have done separately. And it's something important, and you need to sit quietly and just get intuition about what that could be. Or maybe you already know and you're working on something. And this is the sun. This shows that the light shining bright. There's a lot of love. Again, there's a lot of love, a lot of brightness, a lot of light. Let the light shine in and shed light on that love. That's saying allow the light in, move the curtain away and see what's there between you. But also that shared mission. We need to become more aware of that and memories. This is also remembering the good times you had together and then having them again all over again. So these are very good cards for your husband.
All right, Mike, have a good night.
Good night. Thank you very much.
Oh, hey, Cynthia, really good to see you. I'm going to read for Dowie first, then you can read for Cynthia. Cynthia came to my rescue in 2001.
How?
When I was stuck in Canada during the attack.
Oh, that's very nice. I remember the 9/11, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you told me about lovely people.
Yes, let me read for Dowie first.
Yeah, Dolly, how are you? It's nice to hear from you.
Oh, this is great. Being true to yourself, really honoring and listening to yourself and your wisdom. And then from there, we're going to go with the Ravens deck.
Thank you, Tommy.
All right, so we have the Ravens deck here for Dowie. The call of longing here for Dowie. There's something within you that needs to be birthed, if you will. There's something in you that's longing to come out, and really about being true and honoring yourself and allowing this into the world.
Nice to see you too, Dowie.
Yeah, and then it's making that commitment to yourself. Just commit to yourself. I'm going to do this. I'm not allowing any opinions from other people, story of other people. I'm just going to do this because I'm true to myself. I'm making this commitment to get this project into the world. And well, what a great card. Old Ghost. Letting go of the past. It's almost like you're dragging around old beliefs that aren't serving you, old opinions. They're telling you to let all that go. That's the old, that's the path. That's the past. It's time to birth something new into the world.
Okay, congratulations.
Yeah,
Your anniversary. Okay, your birthday.
Yes.
And this is Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. Happy birthday. And you're the sign Cancer. That's one of my favorites. I love Cancer people. This is the sun. The summer is a very powerful time. It's also the sign of the crab. That's your birthday. It's saying happy birthday and shining a light on it. That's amazing. Look at that. And this is vulnerability. This is feeling strong and empowered, not to feel afraid, to take away that fear, to dispel any of that anxiety and just shine in your own light. And sometimes it's okay to be vulnerable, to show that side of yourself that you're afraid to show. The next card is just to have fun, to celebrate your birthday, to celebrate each day. Let every day be your birthday. That's a message I'm getting. Every day that you let the sun shine in and the joy and the happiness, and you're celebrating yourself. Celebrate you. And this is letting go of the feeling of being impoverished, the feeling of lack. Let that go. That's something that you need to address. Maybe it comes in subtle ways. It's not that you feel poor, but maybe like you feel like you don't have enough of something. But we all have everything at our fingertips. We just have to acknowledge that. So it's saying to you, have your birthday every day, have fun, and allow yourself to be vulnerable. Sometimes you are human, but not to block energies from coming and opportunities from coming your way.
All right, I think we're done for tonight, unless there's any last. This has to be last call.
Long night.
Yeah, last call.
You're welcome, Dowie.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's okay for you to pull a card.
Yeah, I'm not seeing
We're
anything.
going to say goodnight. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad that was helpful, Cynthia. Thank you.
All right, let's see what the
Well done tonight.
last card. All right, so I'm pulling an animal out for tonight. Um, the deer, the pathfinder. Great card. I want everybody to see this. Trust your instincts to guide you through this situation. Just think about how much life will be if you trusted yourself and your own insights. It's letting go of the mind and really just diving in and trusting yourself. That's the way I healed myself, was listening to myself. And we all have this power within us that we just learn to go within and trust ourselves.
Okay, let me pick one right here. This is hold on to your strength, feel your power, stand on your own 2 feet and stand your ground. Know that when you are right, you stand up for yourself, to feel that empowerment, to feel like I am the best thing that ever happened to this world because you are. Without you, the world wouldn't be the same. Just acknowledge who you are, your own greatness, and do stand your ground. Stand up for yourself. Do what's right.
Oh, so Mike comes in. So tell them more about Tony and Melissa. Basically, my story of healing myself was I had multiple sclerosis, bipolar, some other things. I basically got rid of my head trash and really trusted myself. And that's what we do talk about in this book, was breaking the habit of this negative thought addiction. I was so addicted to my thoughts, it was keeping me sick. And we both had this experience of really dwelling in our thoughts. Really doesn't serve us. So we need to get rid of this head trash, and then we can create the life that we desire.
I had to heal a lot of psychological trauma from my past, and my journey is quite different than Sam's, but it's in the book, so I hope you enjoy it, and it's useful. We always want a positive energy to be spread.
All right, so good seeing everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next week. Same
Yes.
time, same bat channel. Was that the same saying or something? Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Bye now.
Good night.